Hi guys, this is the ITVs. Welcome to this video tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to change an unknown or forgotten root password in CentOS 7. Stay tuned. Now let's reboot our system real quick. And we interrupt the boot process by pressing the spacebar key and then hit E for edit. Okay, we need to know this first. Since the introduction of System D in RHEL 7, which is binary identical to CentOS 7 by the way, a lot of things has changed. I mean, you know, together with changing the root password in a Linux system. Before, what we used to do, we just append here an S or a 1 or a lowercase s, and then that's it. We're gonna boot to straight to single user mode. Those days are gone. So let's try that. For instance, if we do an S, let's remove this RGB quiet to make it more fun, because we're gonna see everything that's going on. Now if we hit Ctrl X, the system is gonna boot, but instead of it booting to single user mode, it is actually booting to rescue mode, meaning we still need to provide the root password to be able to get into the system. As you can see here, say type give root password for maintenance, or type Control D to continue. So since we don't know the root password, I mean, it is relevant for us to actually get to the rescue mode. So we're gonna exit out of here by doing Control D, and it's gonna try rebooting the system again. Just wait for it. Okay, let's try restarting the system again. Interrupt the boot process and hit E. This time around, we need to append this line at the end of the Linux 16 line by typing rd.break. Let's remove this again and hit Ctrl X to boot the system. Okay, you see here, it actually took us right to the root prompt without prompting for a password, which is exactly what we need, because at this point we don't know what the root password is. So we need to do a couple of stuff to be able to change the root password. First of all, we need to mount the sysroot file system with read write options. To do that, we do mount dash remount comma read write. We give it the sysroot. You can see that was successful. So we root to the sysroot file system, because that is the only file system that is mounted right now. So we do pass wd, we give our new password. Okay, password did not match. As you can see, all authentication tokens updated successful, which is really good. Now if we are to exit here again, we have to deal with SE Linux, because SE Linux at this point, it has not been loaded to the system yet, and its labeling is wrong. So we need to force an auto relabel in the next system reboot. If not, SE Linux is gonna flush our changes and we're gonna start all over again. And to make our changes stay, we do touch slash dot auto relabel to force SE Linux to actually perform an auto relabel in next system reboot. So we do Control D to exit out of here, and we do another Control D to boot our system normally. So the system is gonna start relabeling our files. As you can see the progress, so it's gonna go up to 100 right now. SE Linux is performing an auto relabel on our system files, which is exactly what we want. Depending on the amount of file system that you have in your computer, this might take quite a long time. It's done, so it's gonna continue booting our system normally now. So you can see we are back to the login screen. So we do root as the username, the password, we give it the password that we created earlier. Oops, there you go. As you can see, we have successfully changed our root password. That's all it takes to change a root password in CentOS 7. Thanks for watching and have a great day.